Hello everybody and welcome to Solo Choco King and Z Boom! Magic moment for Grendizer with a new series, or a reboot I should say, with the positive things and other not so much. Title Grendizer U. The first season is almost finished airing with a 13 episode. However, several jumbo models and model kits have already been released from this series. Even Tissot, the Swiss watch company, has dedicated a watch to our super robot. Beautiful packaging and fantastic watch holder spacer, but the watch itself is a bit lost. However, returning to the Solo Choco King, Bandai obviously didn't stop make things. Soon the GX76 SP Anime Colour will be released, and at the end of October the GX76 X3, that is all the support vehicle in a single box. So today I want to do a clash review between the GX04 released 24 years ago and the 2018 GX76, and let's see if the GX04 is aged and if the GX76 SP Anime Colour will be the ultimate Grendizer for Bandai. But let's start! Grendizer, go! Here we are at the box, Uforobo Grendizer, Solo Choco King GX04. Uforobo Grendizer. Here we have the logo of the anime, and here Bandai logo. Here the classic phrase, an adult with the soul of a kid. Here we tell you the robot is not suitable for under 15 years old. Beautiful box, bigger. The product is in the cover. Grendizer is in the cover with a double spacer. So we already talked about the second season of Grendizer. Double spacer we have here, and here Grendizer inside the spacer, and here the TFO. Bandai 2000 it was released in 2000. Let's see, top and bottom. Bottom we have nice image of Grendizer with a double Haken, and here all contents inside the box. Gold ring, spacer, double spacer, and TFO. Other side, exactly the same things. Left or right, we have just the name for Grendizer, and same things outside. Must say the box is in line with the other model released in the same period, and a big box like for example the GX06. It's a big box. And not like Mazinger Z and Great Mazinger, they are a little bit smaller, but the graphics recall that model. Let's turn the box. Grendizer inside the disc in the sequence. You can do it for this. You can do it with this model. Here we have double Haken, and here screw crash punch. Here we have the spacer, and this area you can open it and shoot a spin drill, and here a spin saucer. Here we have the TFO of Koji, a double spacer in landing position. And here the combination cross when the Grendizer combined with a double spacer. Why change the supporter from the disc to this vehicle? Because in one episode Vega find out the time from Grendizer get inside the disc is too long and easy to be hit and damaged in that moment. But the combination cross with the double spacer is faster, and this time it gets shorter and more difficult for Vega attack Grendizer. Here we have a Grendizer on the display like that, or you can put a Grendizer inside the spacer. It's very strange display in this period. So at the beginning of Solo Choco King, the display are very creative and not normal and not a standard, just like the GX06, very long, one big piece. And this is completely different. Anyway, this was the box, the GX04. We don't know it yet, but we're gonna have a look the GX76 Ufotable Grenadier DC Dynamic Classic. Here we are, Solo Choco King Ufotable Grenadier, Solo Choco King GX76 Grenadier Dynamic Classic. Here the logo Ufotable, and here the Tamashii Nation and Bandai logo. It's a dynamic classic. Like all dynamic classic, we have a drawing left and right of the model. We have Duke Fleet on the right and Grendizer on the left. Very nice. I would just remind you the new model will release end of this month, GX76 Anime Colour, SP Anime Colour. The image, they're supposed to be in color like all other model GX70 and GX73. Great Mazinger, Mazinger Z and Great Mazinger. Very nice image, completely different from the other model. So like a look at the top and the bottom. Top we have the name of the product and image on the background. Same things in the bottom. The side we have, that's the image we see in the top here. Take it from the anime. Very nice. It's very funny to see the color of the anime here and very different from this one here and the model. Anyway, it will be released the anime color, so matching this image. So on the side there's extension of the cover image. So let's go open it and we'll have a look. Very nice. Let's turn the box. And here we have other image, front and back of the Grendizer. Here with a double hatching. And here it looks like the position for get inside the disc. And here on the display, a dynamic classic display, a little bit standard for all dynamic classic. And here with other accessory, screw crushing punch, the crusher punch, and diesel punch. Here is everything. And let's compare the two boxes. Straight away you can see the dimension. The dimension of the higher are the same, but the depth are different. Let's have a look how big is the difference. This very big difference. Here we go. I'm not saying double, but 2/3, yes. very different. Here, mix of anime and model, very nice and fine image. And here, GX04 is big box, but you can see here how big it is, you know, very big box, majestic dimension. Tell you, if someone would give me a present one of these two models and bring me the GX04, definitely I will be more impressed. They receive the GX76 just because the box is gigantic. The image is very nice, but more playful image. You can see all model available inside the box immediately. I'll say the image and box, they are very similar. But the Dynamic Classic, I really like the image in general, but I must say Dynamic Classic maybe is better, but with the present GX04 is better. Here we are at the unboxing. GX76, of course we have the model ready present there. Of course these both models are ready, both open, and you know, the plastic is not wrapping around the model. Anyway, we have the instruction and we're gonna have a look after. Here we have the accessory here, double hatching and the screw crush punch, and the Dynamic Classic display here. Of course inside there will be some accessory. We're gonna have a look inside, and you know, usually have some ends and some part of a display. Anyway, the other side, also this one here was really open. We have a instruction, GX04, and definitely we're gonna have a look. And here we have the model, and it's a cover, not visible. It's a mystery inside. And I would just show on the other side, under we have the display to put together. Anyway, we have the tape around here, big tape, and let's go and remove it. Here we have the accessory and some parts to put together. This one here, there. Of course the model is not new, it was already built up. You can see here the part to remove from display. And the new model, when this model was new, some parts have to put together like a model kit, like a GX01 and GX02, both are and not. Some parts have to put together, and the GX76 was nothing part to put together. It's not a model kit. The GX76 was more an action figure, and the GX04 is a mix between a model kit and an action figure. for sure this model was at the sun. You can see the very yellow, supposed to be this one white, like that. Anyway, here the instruction, GX04, start with this one here. Here the same image we have on the back, on the Grendizer, back to the disc, and here look how it's supposed to be. Anyway, let's open the booklet, and there is a story of Grendizer, the anime Solo Choking Grendizer, and Gonagai, very young Gonagai. Talk about the model. Here the contents, you can see here what we're talking about. Here this section here, parts of model was inside of the plastic model kit. To remove it. Once you remove, the model lost the value because it's not anymore new. Here image with weapons, and you can see what you can do with the model. And here the high 180 meter and the weapon, and here the display. Anyway, here how put together elements, and how you put together the double spacer, and what inside the box. Here double spacer, and landing and flight, and combination cross with the Grendizer. Here how you put inside your model, inside the disc, the spacer, and put together display. Here the instruction GX04. Let's have a look. The instruction on GX76. The cover, of course, has same cover on the box, and say outside the image of Duke Fleet. There we go. Let's open it. Also, this one here is a booklet, but more are the plan. Here the story of Grendizer, and here the weapon. Here the making of 76, how was put together, the study preparatory, and the coloring. Here with a great Mazinger, see the different higher, but I don't think it's exactly in scale with the GX73 Dynamic Classic. And here the palette of the color, and of course you can see completely different from what we have here. Great Bandai, but also there will be exactly the same of the next unboxing, GX76 Anime Colour, GX76SP Anime Colour. This was one instruction, but the real instruction of the model are here in black and white. Can't say there's too much instruction, but here the content, the possibility of the model. Here they tell you can remove part of the underwear, the pants, to bending the leg. Here the different hands, and here some extra piece if you remove if you should screw crash punch, you need to replace this bit. In the back, the display how put together the dynamic classic display, and these are the instructions of the GX76, and plus a barcode here for Tamishi Nation Shop. That was all the instruction. I don't know what I prefer, the old one maybe, but both are booklets. And here we have two different booklet and instruction, and here everything in just one. Anyway, I'll say the instruction pretty similar, but let's move. Here we are, the model ready built up on top of display. The GX04 can be put also inside the disc like that or stand up, but the model GX76 cannot be inside the disc because of course in this box these are only the model, and if you want to do it you need to buy the separate parts of course. But also we're gonna talk about these extra parts in another review before the release of the GX76 X3 in October. All model inside one box. There you go. Let's see how exactly get out a dwarf Grendizer, and I also explain how let's close disc. Here we go. This model, let's have a look. Just a model, of course, the robot. Here we go. Let's move display. Here, the two model. You can see the difference of the height of the two model. This GX04 have articulation here for the leg, make it shorter to get inside the spacer, and as we can extend it. See if I can do it. There we go. Just pull down. There we go. And of course the model is still lower, the shorter compared to the dynamic classic. And the GX04 is not in line like other model Mazinger Z, a great Mazinger, but the GX76 is a little bit more in line, so it's a little bit taller than the Great Mazinger and Mazinger Z. Bandai decided to put together this camouflage for put Grendizer inside the disc, so they give you the chance to make this make the disc smaller and fit inside the box. You can, you know, someone like it, someone not, but it was the way to put everything in one box. The GX04, they have a different color. This is a chrome reflecting gray here, and 76 is just opaque. The coloring, these are as more purple, and this one they are more blue. And the arm also is darker blue. Even the arm are a little bit dark blue, and here more blue. Also the design of the chest is different. Here is more bigger, anti-gravity storm, and here is smaller, and same the double hatching. The blades are more opaque, and here a little bit more chrome. Still plastic, but yeah. The head, all the head is all rebuilt. The old have a more compact, smaller, and the new one is longer and more proportionate. They remind more the anime image. Of course, if you look at the image in here, they remind me this one a little bit more, this one here, the GX04, and not the 76, the longer face. And one thing I never like it is the gold horns. I don't know why. The yellow was much better. I never understood that. So have a look at the back. Of course, the old one have this Orbo screw. The new one is much better, of course. Some more refined. A reminder, between these two models there are 18 years difference, and the material are different, of course. Here the neck also is a little bit cutted for bending better the head. Articulation, of course, the new one are much better. We can also remove these bits. Let's show for the articulation on 90 degree. Some parts inside the display. Of course, inside the model you can see the structure. The old one, there was all metal. That's all metal, except this bit here. There are this magnetic here, like the old model. New model. The articulation are much better, and the gimbal here very good one. So you can see. You see, in the plastic, you can lose in more parts on the shoulder in this case. I must say, the model, the new model, is much better. GX76. Compare close each other. Of course, if I wasn't compare, the GX04 was a beautiful model, of course, but as limitation of articulation for the ears. Maybe the GX04 look like a little bit more on the manga. Not sure if it's good things, but anyway. Here for insert the double space. here under the foot there's a more detail than the new one. Like the extra, they have exactly the same weapon, the double icon and screw crush punch, but the GX76 is better like a robot. But yeah, I must say, the GX04, you get the spacer, very nice. You can open it and insert your Grendizer. Here on kind of stand up. It's all in plastic. And this big, I love it. You can open these things and shoot the spin saucer or touch the spin drill. But you can see in the GX76, we'll see next month, is completely different model. It's more like action figure. This GX04 is more toys, a mix of action figure and a model kit. In the box you have also the Alco UFO, and you have a double spacer here, all in metal. You can move this one here, you can put in different position here for the landing, all metal, repeat. Well, at least the body is in metal. Move here, and we can insert inside our Grendizer. It open here, see if we can open, pull out the magnetic parts here, there we go, and bending this bit here, there we go. There we go. Grendizer with the double spacer. Very nice, very heavy. For display, this dynamic classic, we have the fist different position and some beats. When you shoot the punch, this one here, part for the pants for put in a better position, and a part of the stand. The GX04 is more creative, and the GX76 a more function display. This is the display for the GX04. A handguard. You put the model in the top. In my cabinet, I put the robot inside the spacer, but this one here is just on the display classic. In fact, it's a dynamic classic display. Here we are, and with this we can go to the final comment. Here we are with the final comment of this UFO robot Grendizer challenge between the 2000 GX04 and the 2018 GX76 Dynamic Classic to see which model is better. Let's remember, there are 18 years of difference between these two models, and a lot has been done in terms of materials and engineering on modern models. I will give a 1 to 3 points for each category: box, instruction, contents, display and model. But let's get started. Box. Both boxes have a beautiful image in line with the models surrounded. The GX04 with the various GX01 and 02R and the GX06, for example, and like this, the packaging is more playful. In fact, some parts of the models are to be assembled like a model kit, while the GX76 is in line with the various Dynamic Classic, GX70, 73 and etc. Is more elegant and more modern. However, the GX04 box is more powerful, larger and a great impact. I would say 2-1 for the GX04. Extraction. Both have a colored booklet with interesting contents. In the GX76 the real instructions are separate, while in the GX04 they are in the booklet. But both okay. Draw 3-2. Contents. Well, you can't beat a model with just the robot. If the other have the same accessory, plus you have included in the price the spacer, double spacer, well, the GX04 wins hands down. Oh yeah, 6-2. Display. The GX04, the display is more creative. Grendizer can be placed in the disc or stand up, and all the accessories are visible, while in the GX76 it is an elegant and functional Dynamic Classic. I say a draw, 7-3. Model. Well, unfortunately the ears can be seen too much, but the ingenious in the GX04, that is, the way to shorten the legs and make it fit in the disc, was an interesting move. Nice sculpt of the face and the color of the head. However, the GX76 is bigger and taller, more defined, more proportionate and more posability by far. Also because there is a less metal, to be honest. However, it has gold colored horns. Terrible. But the robot is superior to the GX04. I will give a 3 points to the GX76. 7-6, the final result, the GX04 won! Yeah! Yes, one has a product. But let's analyze in the detail. Not many people displayed the packaging. Extraction is a plus. Accessories are important, yes, but at the end is the model that is posed. So, if you remove this factor, the GX76 won. Anyway, we will see the unboxing of UFO Robot Grendizer GX76 SP Anime Colour at the end of the month, and we will see if that model is the definitive Grendizer for Bandai. Of course, until will be released Grendizer Kakume Shinka. Wata! Also, in October, before the unboxing of the GX76 X3, we will see the various vehicles of the GX04 and the GX76 in a battle of the last vehicles. Always here to Solo Choco King and that!